Hi guys from Encino One, and today we're gonna do another video. It's about the plane I create, my design. I'm hoping to bring up a little bit more so you can see and focus a little bit more. I'm hoping to catch the right spot with the camera. There we are. Let's see if you can manage. There we are. Should be okay. I'll stop up here so you can see pretty much. Okay, this is done basically from recycled polyester from vegetable box, fish box. You don't need to worry. One time you cut, the top layer will go, so it will not smell. This side from here to the other side is 64 centimeter, 24 from the back here to the nose, and 7 centimeter from here to here, and 5 from here to here, and is 30 centimeter from here till the leading edge of the elevator here. Yeah, 30 centimeter, more or less. You know the measurement. It is a very light. This is supposed to be 230 grams, 219 grams, but unfortunately I went a bit heavy. I want a bit beefy because I use from hanger this one, so they're pretty heavy, and I put quite backwards. A big mistake I did. I'm hoping to not do the same mistake on the same one. I have another one there, and there is another one in my room. There is one more done, similar to this, exactly the same. I'm hoping to not do the same mistake. I had to put, if you see here, 40 grams lead, plus I had to put something extra. It's quite heavy, you can see from here. I had to put the battery straight on the nose, and this is supposed to be around 219 grams maximum, but because I done some mistake on the calculation. My calculation was wrong. Supposed to put 2.5 centimeter or 2 centimeter forward everything, even the spar. Some mistake I did, so I regret. Doesn't matter. It's still working. It's working fine. Only problem, need to hold the 40 grams lead on the front and the battery forward. It's the only way to fly. It's around 300 grams, 305, something like that. But trust me, if I tell you, it flies very good. And I use 110 2S battery. 110 2S battery. It can fly 14 to 15 minutes. You know, between 60 to 70, drop down, flies low. But this is supposed to fly 20 minutes over, 25. But because that big mistake I did, of course, it reduced like a 7-8 minutes less. And the flight controller I put far in the back with the speed controller, PDB, servo, heavy stuff, so affect a little bit. And if you see here, a bit, before was quite big, I had to trim a little bit. This is from vegetable box. It's a plastic. You can find the vegetable box. This one, don't know if you can focus the camera. Focus, okay. Focus camera. You can see there is a hole inside. It's from vegetable box. The same the other side. There we are. So quite let's say mistake. Well, I mess with CG, but still fly really good. It's only the way to go around 300 grams, but believe me, he managed strong wind pretty good at 300 grams. Me, I'm not care that much about be below 250 grams. My question is, design a plane you can fly good and fly pretty far away. My design was to long range, long endurance. That was my point. But I had to put 40 grams more, even more with the hot glue on the front, because I cracked a couple times. So you can see from here. And I had to put some plastic to reinforce. Seems to do better now. It holds pretty nice. Even 300 grams goes straight on the nose. It doesn't crack no more. Because this is It's not EPO, it's a normal polyester. It crumble very easy, but remind yourself when you do this one from cheap polyester, cross the sellotape all over the place, straight and cross. So this will help to strengthen the wings, and as small spar as possible. You can put even wood if you find any wood sideways. Use a razor knife, cut through, measurement, put the glue and drop it down. You don't need to put the spar. I do have, but I put it. But you can do even without. It's simple piece of wood. Crack it down with a razor knife. Make it the measurement. Cut through, glue, and that's it. Go cheap as possible. It does the job, trust me. As you see, I went a bit more far. I was supposed to bring this on 2.5 centimeters here. All the electronics, but I went pretty back. And that's my big mistake. So this should be 2.5 centimeters forward. And include the PDB, the servo, everything. Big mistake I did. It cost me quite a bit. If you want to know all the electronics, watch the video before this one. You will see all the electronics is on it. So if you're interested, remember, give you the measurement, 24 centimeters from the nose to the back where you put the motor. 30 centimeters from here to the edge of the wings. 28.5 from here to the edge on the front here. 7 centimeters from the nose. I mean, if you put straight till here, 7 centimeters on the back. You can do between 5 or 7 centimeters. It depends the battery you want to put, how much you're going to be the weight of your plane. This one, I have another one done 5 centimeters and not 7, because the battery will be one single battery, 1.11 milliamps, 2S. It's going to be pretty light. I may reduce even small motor, so you can fly for 25 minutes. And I'm going to reduce a little bit this one, 1 centimeter. So this one I will reduce 1 centimeter inside, 1 centimeter inside. A bit more shorter. I may cut a little bit, 1 centimeter or 1.5 each wings. It's going to be more smaller. I forgot to bring the motor here. It's for the whoop. So even more smaller than this one. Can you imagine? This, it's already small. That one is going to be even more smaller. Okay. My belief, this is done for long range. And that's what my aiming. It's not for speed up. It's not that. You reach 80 kilometers per hour, 82, 85, far you can go with this setup. It may go around 100 if you reduce the weight. If you reduce at least 60 grams from this one, it is as possible. By mistake I did. It may go reach below 100 kilometers per hour with this small motor. So it's quite good. It's the Emax Eco. Watch the previous video. You found all detail over there on my description. Everything is on here. You found there on the previous video. I'm going to put another video about this one. It's going to be the 2-3 flight done together, put together the video, and you're going to see the way it fly. I've done a couple of mistakes with the PID, so I fixed the PID, the D-term and all the rest until I found a good spot for this flight controller and the aileron. Because this is quite big, it's 30 centimeters, 4 centimeters thick, this one long. I mean, when you cut 4 centimeters from the back here, mark a line, draw the line, and then shape like a V shape with a razor knife and a razor knife like this. So we'll have this kind of a small ditch, is to give space to aileron to move in and out properly. If you, I don't know if you can see properly here, mark 4 centimeters, mark the line, and then from the meter, use a razor knife, give a kind of angle, one side, to other side to make sure this aileron can close and open freely. I don't have inch. I use a sellotape. There is two kind of sellotape inside. There is 3 sellotape. One is the most strong I have. It's a kind of a particular plastic, and then a normal sellotape on top. On both sides, as you see, there is no inch at all. It's only sellotape. For this kind of a plane, you don't need to worry that much. It's very light. It won't break it. Might believe if you have a special sellotape with it's a special, I forgot the name of that. You can put in more places. This eventually in the future will crack one of these sellotape put on top. It will help you, that one stick on place, it will not move. But even a normal sellotape I have, the strong one, the package sellotape does the same job. If you notice here, I don't know if you can see, it's a plastic, pierce the servo arm, and then put tube shrink and 2 plastic, 1 tube and 1 flat round. So I make a hole with a pierce through, put inside sellotape, hot tube inside, shrink tube, and stay on place. If you can see from here, I don't know if you can see, come very close. I'm gonna come a bit more closer, you can see with the camera. Focus camera. Where is? Oh my god, I went far. Here we are. They are plastic. That's what it is. You're gonna keep on place. On the back, if you see, I have a plane over this one to hold. It's with a screw, and then can move freely down. I do have a plane, so I do not buy anything so far. That's what I did. At the moment, I recycle everything. All the components inside have been scrapped from my drawer, holding over there. What I bought is only the flight controller and the new video receiver. This is the Chaos V2. It's the only thing I have bought so far, and the rest are all recycling. This is a PDB from the flight controller. It's the 411 WSC. Unfortunately, it burned out. I don't know the reason. So I kept the bottom one. I use as a PDB and put it here. It's still good. If you want to use it, if you have one of these around, do not throw away. Use the bottom one. Remove all the pins, everything, to make it more light. I use as PDB. Turn good. Okay, I have another one over there, as you see, ready for the next step. And I have another one exactly the same, a lot more narrow. So probably half of this one, I'm gonna use even small motor. I'm going to 140 to 160 or even less than that. I will check later on all the electronics. It can fly very far away, even a lightweight, for at least half an hour. I'm gonna use the same battery from here, 1.11 2S, and trust me, you can fly very far away. But over there you have to look after the weight a lot better. Electronics in the right place, so you put first on the top, put the battery, camera, VTX, motor, everything balanced on the spot. CG on this place is, if you remember, it's a 5.5 centimeter to 6 from the leading edge. 7, I think if you don't mistake, it's a 7 centimeter, 5 centimeter, 7 centimeter right here, and then 5 centimeter from here. That's the CG for this kind of a plane, if you're interested to build this one. So 5 centimeter from here, no, 7 centimeter from here, and 5 centimeter from here. You found exactly spot for the CG. Mark it with a dot, put something plastic, whatever you want, piercing, look some small ball inside, and mark the place. Okay, I close the video. The next one from this one, they're gonna be a couple video flight from this one. My recommendation, this kind of a plane, they're very light, so the PAD need to be tweaked quite a bit. It depends which kind of a flight controller you do, how much you cut in the back, how much you shorten the aileron, Mine is 30 centimeter from here, so I cut quite a bit. It's become like 26 to 28 centimeter. It depends which kind of motor you want to put. Watch my description if you want to put this motor. It does pretty good and pretty powerful. Of course, this setup with the LED on the top, it was not supposed to be, my mistake, but it's supposed to be around 210 grams. So if you build this one, remember to put this all the electronics from the back, at least here, around 9 centimeter to 10 centimeter here. Yeah, put all the electronics nearly here, nearly CG, 1 centimeter back, the same size on the other side. Before you place down, remember, put the electronics on the top, stick sellotape to hold that one, along in your band and see the way it responds. Make sure there is a little bit nose heavy. This kind of plane need tiny bit nose heavy. It fly very good. So make sure it is not tail heavy. Make sure it's a tiny bit tail nose heavy. Tiny bit. It work fine. This 300 grams is much very good for the wind. I've been fly with the strong wind. It flies so good. Only problem with this one, I think this is the F722 SE. It's a lovely flight controller. I notice it's a bit, and I notice even other quadcopter is a little bit noisy, the gyro. So I suggest tweak it quite a bit. I'm thinking later on to put my PID. I'm gonna stick over there. If anyone who's interested to put this flight control, I'm gonna give my PID. I'm still tweak tiny bit the final touch. Then I will put there. I'm gonna do a screenshot and put in YouTube. So if everyone is planning to do this one, believe me, this is flying really good, and it's a long range. At the moment, you can put even 2 batteries, so you can reach 2022S and remove the LEDs and still fly very good. It go a little bit under power, tiny bit, because it's supposed not to keep that weight. So 1.6, 1.8 battery is perfect for this kind of range of plane. Give me at least 20-26 minutes, easy peasy. You can go pretty far away. I never tested Leon battery, but 2S, but you can use a Leapon very easy. 1.5, 1.6, 1.8, you get good range and still keep the weight under control, fly very light, and the motor should do the proper job 100%, guarantee you. Okay, across the video, I don't want to go too long. I'm hoping I didn't get too many people boring by this long video. I hope this will help you, somebody over there. If you want to build this one, I will do later on a screenshot. I will redesign. At the moment, I done in a piece of paper. My mistake. I'm gonna do a proper one and do a screenshot so you can focus on the measurement I did. Okay, thank you very much for watching the video from Encino One. I really appreciate to keep watching the video till the end, and I will show you the next one. Oh, camera keep going down. I need to tighten a little bit. I'm gonna show you the next one. This time I'm gonna go with the even small motor than this one. I'm gonna go a little bit shrink for measurement on the wing and the center plane. Gonna shrink quite a bit. I'm gonna shrink from 64, drop at least 10 centimeter less due to the very light frame. I'm going to 160, 150, 160 on that one and reduce quite a bit. The only thing about this, you need to find a good servo. Don't use cheap servo for this one. Use always a good one. I'm gonna focus so if you can see, I don't know, very difficult being find this servo. So if you wanna watch, this is the servo I've been using for a long time. I didn't find no more this kind of a servo, so keep watching. Used to buy this on Hobby King, and I didn't find no more. They're very small and they're really good. If you can find this kind of a servo, they're around 5 to 6 grams, so don't use 9 grams. You put a lot of weight and you don't need it. It's a very light frame, between 4 grams to 6 grams maximum. This kind of a plane will work really good. Okay, I close the video. Thank you very much. From Enzino 1, you're gonna watch the next video if you're interested, the way it fly. Trust me, it flies so good. Okay, thank you very much. See you for the next one from Enzino 1. Oh gosh.